Hello, everybody, and welcome back to more Clair Obscur Expedition 33. I am your host, XFAngel98. And last time, we left off here where we shared a little bit of a moment between Lune and CL. And kind of checked in with a bunch of people from the camp. Seems like we could still check up on others. Let's see. Wanting to apologize for her behavior on their way to bury Gustave.
Hey,
Hey,
um, I, I, I didn't mean.
it's fine.
I just.
I miss him too.
It's. It's hard.
The pain we feel every time we lose someone. I've tried many ways of dealing with it. Running from it, sitting with it, compartmentalizing it. But what I needed was to use it. To use everything.
What do you mean?
I feel everything. And I let it burn inside me. When I'm tired, when I feel hopeless, when I want to just let it all go. I use the pain. I use the fear, the shame, the guilt, the anger. I use it all to keep going. To make sure I continue.
Lune,
I can almost feel them beside me. Everyone we've lost. Walking with me. Especially when I use chroma. I feel their presence, their closeness. And they help me.
you feel Gustave.
Yeah. I do.
I'd like to feel him with me too.
You have an affinity for chroma too. Try it.
How do you always know what to do?
I don't. Want to know a secret? I have no idea what I'm doing. And I don't think anyone else does either.
Really?
Don't tell anyone else I said that.
Mael and Lune spend more time together in a moment that was special for both of them. Our current objective is to recruit Minoko versus best friend at his station in the mountains.
How far up the mountain is Minoko's station? Will we see snow?
Not too high, but...
And
Oh, right. There's...
no.
And just as fun.
Oh. My husband was obsessed with the idea of snow.
Just kind of double checking, making sure we
That was
did speak to everybody.
You were sad. You were thinking of
And not just her.
one.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Let's give ourselves a rest. We'll upgrade our attributes. Verso. No, you can take more vitality. Mael, you're taking more vitality as well. Nothing there that I want to learn. Nope. Nope. And nope. Okay, we're all set for our journey ahead.
Thanks. It really was a beautiful place.
Glad you liked it. I've buried friends there too. You were right about condolences. We offered them because we don't know what else to say, but there's no comfort there.
No.
All we can do is carry them with us.
I guess. Sorry. It's just what.
Drowning in our own sadness. Hey, why did you join the expedition? I mean, with the Gamage, I understand the rest of the team's decision, but you're half their age.
Out here seemed better than in there. At the time.
It's natural. Wanting to escape a life you don't want.
Escape. Yeah. That's what I wanted. But Gustave and the others, they really want to change things.
Well, changing your life also counts. Can't always shoulder the world's problems, you know? It'll drain you fast.
Gustave would probably say, if more of us cared, then it would lighten the load for everyone.
He sounds like a good guy.
Wait. I kept Gustave's, so you can have mine. You'll need one if you want to be an official member of our merry crew.
I gotta say, I didn't take you for an official kind of person.
Welcome to the disaster expedition.
Thank you.
Relationship level increased. Mael to 1.
How far to Minoko Station?
With SQA? No, should be quick. You're outmatched.
Nero's hoping to get at least one burn off.
Oh well. Let's carve a path. Let's go faster. Let's carve a path.
A little bit of a Twilight Slash.
Thunder.
Electrify should be
Ready to strike. Let's go faster.
finally seeing a a single like increase to damage, like finally seeing a burn. Wild.
Minoko Station is to the north, not far from here.
We'll
We'll pick up a nice little record. We'll pick this up. The color of Lumina. And hello, a lost Gestral. Huh? What, me? I'm not lost at all. Astro is waiting for you. What? Astro needs me back. Okay, I was getting bored over here anyway. Whee!
Let's carve a path.
Verso standing on business. We're gonna quickly clear out the overworld and like all of the enemies here, because this will give us like a few upgrades to our weapons and equipment before we head in deeper.
Let's go faster.
Chroma is flowing. Feel the storm.
Nice crippling tsunami.
Here's your card.
Lighter room getting a nice bump there from 5 to 8. Some more outfits for the various expeditioners. And the color of Lumina. Forgotten Battlefield, that's where we came out of. And we've got this area over here. Got Stone Quarry, which we won't worry about right now. And then a whole bunch of stuff to our right. We'll take on this group at the beach, and then we're gonna head over to Minoko Station and get over into what is actually important here.
Let's carve a path.
You're resistant, okay.
Let's go fast. Ready to strike.
Cation? Cation. Okay. Cleared out everything that I want to clear out before heading into Minoko Station. Which is perfect. Why don't we get a move on?
Follow the tracks. They'll lead us to Minoko.
A train. Gustave would have liked to see that.
Is it true before the fracture, Lumiere had trains running throughout the continent?
Always running late, but running. Yes.
Running indeed. How's everybody doing level-wise? CL is definitely the one that's lagging behind here. We can definitely pick her up
Here we are.
in the coming area, so... Lune, I am actually going to change your weapon out. I'm gonna actually swap us over to Trobadem.
Minoko Station.
Is that a Grundis? I knew it! They're real too!
Exploring the area a little bit. Grandest Guard. Contrary to what some believe, guard duty is quite rewarding. I find it meditative and instructional. Yeah. Yeah, sure, buddy. More health for Lune. More health for you. And more health for you.
If Minoko's not here, that means... slow as ever. Obvious.
Your reflexes remain sharp as ever. I approve. Obscur, did Verso pull you into another adventure? New friends.
You speak our language.
He had a lot of time to kill, so I taught him.
Ladies, could I interest you in a duel?
Definitely a Gestral.
No point trying to talk until we've calmed Minoko down with a relaxing fight. Be careful though. Minoko's fighting style is a bit, peculiar.
Peculiar, to say the least.
Get ready.
Starting off pretty bad.
He can turn into a Nevron.
Lady Luck smiles today.
CL incoming.
CL's just taking all the hits. I'm not warmed up at all. Yeesh. Okay.
Here. I'm waiting.
Okay.
Let's go faster. Ready to strike.
Let's get CL up. And let's wake up a little bit.
My turn. You're outmatched. Let's go faster.
I'm just not doing this fight justice, like, at all. I'm letting CL die, like, every single hit.
I saw your future.
Lumière, attention.
Full deck.
CL incoming.
CL incoming.
Flowing.
Still, what am I doing this episode?
Careful, Verso.
Lady Luck smile today.
Let's carve a path.
Here's your card. I'll do it.
Luna's getting to live.
Ready to strike. Let's carve a path.
I'm ready. Your fate is sealed.
CL getting that get back. That good get back too.
No distraction, son. I'm really busy beating up strangers.
Noko, what are you doing here?
Noko, you said Nevron?
Oh. A stalact.
We'll take another quick little rest. Let's head outside.
Friends of Verso, as honored guests, the first fight is yours. Defeat the stalact with your fearsome talents.
Right. Oh. You're serious?
Yes, he is. You little coward. Not impressed.
Verso, why aren't you using gradient attacks?
I don't need pointers from the one sitting on his lazy ass.
You didn't teach them, did you, you lazy old fart? Very well. I shall generously impart my wisdom.
So yes, we now have access to the gradient attack. In the bottom section, bottom middle, you have a gauge from 1 to 3 for gradient charges. This gauge fills up for counters, parries, and also fills up 5% for every point spent on skills. So if we were to use 2 points, it'll fill up 10%,
I'll do it.
and so on and so forth.
storm is coming.
Wildfire. Dog switches to his stance to fire.
Careful, Verso.
So yes, your main goal is to try and just fill up the gradient gauge as quickly as possible, as it'll give you access to your gradient attacks. What are gradient attacks? I'm so glad you asked, fictional viewer. Gradient attacks are your super special skills. You consume some charge of the gradient gauge, one of the charges of the gradient charge, in order to perform a gradient attack. This attack does not take up your regular turn and will give you a turn after you use them. So it's great for setup pieces on things like CL, or on someone like Minoko, or on Lune. Mael and Verso also get their own gradient attacks, but there are some gradient attacks that are better than others. In the case of CL here, we have Shadowbringer, high single target dark damage to random enemies, 10 hits. This, I want to say, is going to kill. Nope, gets incredibly close though, and sets us up into a sealed fate, because it also applies Foretell. And yeah. Nice quick kill.
You found worthy friends, Verso.
Jealous?
What are you doing?
I just need the foot. Aha!
He transforms by collecting Nevron feet. Don't ask me how it works. I've never understood.
Now that we've had some good battles to warm the spirits, to what do we owe the pleasure of your company?
We're heading for old Lumiere.
Okay, bye.
Hey, come on. Hey. Hey, look. I know we failed before, but look, you doofus. Don't you recognize her?
Of course I do.
Then you know what that means. This is our shot. It might be our only shot.
This is your only shot. Out of the question. I will never join you again.
There will be a lot of fighting, though.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it's true.
There will be a lot of fighting.
Exactly.
Count me in then.
Good.
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 Yes, good.
Noko's coming too.
Oh, you are?
No me encanta el dormir. Se me lo temo, trésorier. A ver si el mejor me encantó de mí.
As a responsible parent, this is a superb idea. Let us go to old Lumiere.
Superb idea indeed.
Grande succa meni, nella staraxtor godo. Je ne parle de nema, ne lumières de Gestral.
They're nicer than Gestrals. If you want to go to Old Lumiere, you should take this exit. So yes, we now have access to Minoko. And as kind of previously stated, all of Minoko's skills are based off of the enemies that you will face. He starts off the Chelier combo, which would have been his combo that you saw during his boss fight with the Chelier. Just the multi-hit that was killing CL multiple times. And he also has Stalect Punches, deals medium single target ice damage, 4 hits, high break damage. Both of these are really strong. Stalect Punches is an incredibly strong ability. Applying high break damage is going to be immensely helpful to us. We're going to give Minoko combo attack. And we'll give him inverted affinity. And we'll give him the revive 10. Just so that we can get him kind of up to speed. And then how many are we working with on everybody else? Everybody's in the 50s. Gotcha. Well, we'll give him the basics. We're going to give him roulette and rewarding mark. Point cost. Dodger defensive mode. Energizing jump. Gonna be short for a while. We'll give him marking shots and burning shots. And I am immediately going to drop Lune in favor of Minoko. There is a reason for this. So all of Minoko's skills, if I actually will come here to show this, are all locked. All of them. How you gain Minoko's skills is quite simple. You have to use him in battles with... against Nevrons. Upon doing so, and winning, Minoko will gain a new skill based on the Nevron defeated. This is basically your way of having a kind of bestiary for the game. You can check like, oh, have I killed this enemy with Minoko yet, or that one. It's definitely going to be a good idea to kind of keep him in the party, and some of Minoko's skills are downright absolutely busted. There are some that are just like, why? Which is why it'll be really surprising when I give him all this health. I don't think you actually need that much health. Second thought. Your agility needs to be bumped significantly. But yeah. Now that we have acquired Minoko, and everybody's kind of in a decent spot, we'll close things off here. Next time on Clair Obscur Expedition 33, we will not be heading out to Old Lumiere. Instead, we're going to go and take Minoko on a little bit of a field trip. Because there are some Nevrons that we've left purposefully alive so that we can gain those particular abilities. Because otherwise you wouldn't be able to get them until much, much later. So anyone who's thinking about some of the Neverons have kind of haven't gone and killed yet, some of the special ones, yeah, that's why they are still alive. In any case, though, I have been your host, XFAngel98, and a like and subscribe would be very much appreciated. And a sharing of the video would also very much help. But in any case, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a wonderful day and a beautiful night. Cheers!